Oh, that should be, make that a bit tighter. Hopefully, I'll get this camera looking good. There we are. Perfect. Hopefully, you should be able to hear me, see me on the chat. Let's have a look. Brilliant. I think that's pretty much done. A bit of a clean up here. A few tools on the side. There we go. Back to the model bench we are. If you can see me, just say a hello in the chat. That'd be good. And I need to get a drink. Drinky. Right. Hi, Scaling Models. Hi, Joanne. Hi, John Po. Hope everybody's well. On the bench. Right. So, I'm building this vintage classic Concorde. It's the prototype. So this was all done probably from pictures. So yeah, so it hasn't got the funny shaped nose, or it hasn't got the windscreen that pops up. So it's all one line. As you can see, it looks pretty streamlined. Couple of things. Yes, Johan, I did get the wheel that was missing, so it was definitely missing. Somebody said in the video that it was there, but it wasn't, because I looked. I did find the other clear part, so that was in there, which I assumed, in my mind, I knew it was there, because I already done a video on it. I did the unboxing. So, so I found the other clear part. I've gone over this on the doors with some of the, what I call the Mr. Hobby dissolved putty. Mr. Dissolved putty. I love this stuff. It's brilliant. So tonight, I think we're pretty much done. We're going to be putting the fuselage together and maybe do the wings. Let's see how I go. Hi Rifat Halley, I think that's how you say your name. Nice to see you. And Ferris Hunter, nice for you to join me. If you can, just click like on the thumb there so you like the video. It always does well with the analytics if that happens. I'm going to be spraying this with Humbrol aerosol for the white, because I can't be arsed using the airbrush. I've got to go to Buffer's model shop this week and get some Humbrol primer or some Tamiya primer. I love the Humbrol primer. I think it's good. In the comments or in the chat, let me know why you don't like it, but I think it's a very, very good primer to have to spray on. So that's what we're building, is this. Underneath you can see there's some more bits there, and we're going to crack on and have a go. Hi David Ravenscroft, nice to see you. Ollie 5050, bonjour to you as well, my friend. Just out of asking, underneath this live stream, do you get the options where it says like, dislike, live chat, share, report and save? Does it have a say thanks button with a heart? Can you let me know? Because I don't think my videos have them. And apparently it's a way to donate to the channel, but I don't know. If you do have that heart there, just let me know. Because I don't think I've got it yet. It's supposed to be a thing that YouTube are pushing through, that videos have this say thanks button. And I haven't seen it yet on any of the videos that I have. Yes, we do not the heart button. We do not have the heart button. That's fine. Yeah, it's something that YouTube are pushing through, and I didn't quite. You know, some people have got it, some people haven't. So, a little bit of dust in there. A little bit of dust on there. I'll quickly give you a little sand down. I filled in using, as I said, the Mr. Dissolve putty, and let it dry, and I've rubbed it down those doors because the doors didn't quite fit. And then what I might do is just engrave that around when it's sprayed up. I'll engrave it, as you can see there. But I've given it a bit of a sand down already. It should, in theory, stick together nicely. Oh, you know, go together nicely. There is that money button under the chat. Yeah, that's the super chats, that is. But no, I'm talking about on the actual video itself. Maybe it's just, you know, I've not seen it on my videos. I will have to have a look and just see if I'll what I'll get my wife to look at my channel on her channel and just see whether I've got it. It may not be on live. It may only be on videos that you watch that you can say thank you to. But yeah, it's just something somebody said that it should be available now, and I've not seen it, so I just asked if anyone else has seen it, which is good. Instructions wise, we've put all the glass in, and I said I have found that other missing piece of glass, which I fitted in there. So the glass is all fitted now. There's a bit of a ridge there, but I'm hoping that when you put the decals on top, it will kind of just bend in a little. So they've all been glued in. I've mascoed up the front, but there is no detail inside. It's just me. As we can see by the instructions here, the decals go over the top of the glass, and unless you start cutting around each individual, I don't see it being a problem, because on the decal sheet you do have the hose and the silver. So I'm just going to use these blue decals and then put the silver ones on top, because you have a choice. You've got 14A or 14B. I'm going to use the B on this one. And then also here I'm going to put the I'm going to use 7A and 7A and 8A on this one. So you'll see the glass, and that's why I've made sure there's masco on it, so that when it gets sprayed, I can just peel off the masco, and you'll be able to see the glass underneath. So that we are. So tonight we're going to basically be doing the fuselage, putting together, making sure it's all nice and fit, putting some of the dissolve putty on all the joints, and sanding back anything that's needed. And I'm going to just do the two wings, and then on part 3, hopefully, I'm undecided whether to put it on a stand. Now I do have some Airfix stands here somewhere. I think they're here they go. Oh, I do have these Airfix stands. I don't know how many you get in these actually, but yeah, I bought these stands. So just looking, I think you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stands. And I think I paid, or $10.99. I paid $10.99 for, does it say 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you've got different sizes. So, well, maybe I'll keep the gearing down and still use a stand. I don't know what I'm doing yet on this build. I'm quite, you know, yeah, I'm not too sure what to do with this. And there's no real help with colours on this either. There's no real help with colours. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of research on the colours of how they would how they would do it, especially on the engines and stuff. I'm thinking more like a burnt steel on the fins, and all the back end, some black for smoke, some gunmetal, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, just a quick look in the chat while I'm here. Thanks for that. Oh, John Paul, you have been monetized. Congratulations. We got that flag button. Yeah, don't press that flag button. I can't see it on any of your previous videos, but it's on some other YouTube channels. Yes, it must be coming out there. I don't need more subs because I've got the maximum 12. You know, I've seen people with only 3,000, 4,000 subs, and they've got that hot button. The BOAC decals, I take it this Concorde is when it first flew and not when it went to service 1976, because it was British Airways. And that is correct. As I said, it's even the tail is wrong, I did do a video comparing both kits, I believe, somewhere on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Whoops, there's my drink. Let me just check on my YouTube channel. I'll just have a quick look. Where is my where is it? I'll be able to find it for you. I did do a comparison, and I think the tail was different, and also the nose is different on them. So yeah. Yeah, I compared the kits between the two, and there was, you know, very little difference. I'll put a link in the chat when I'm ready, so you can see between, you know, the video. If you go looking, you can see that there's two designs. But anyway, right, we need to crack on with this. I have kind of had a quick look and put it together once already. Trying to make sure it fits nice together. I did sand some of the notches down already, but it is a little bit fiddly because it's a very, very long fuselage. Yes. If this is 172 scale, I bet the 144 1 to 144 scale, I bet that 172 is a bit of a beast to build. There's a lot of warping on the, as I said, the tooling's 50-year-old, 1965, I think the tooling was. So yeah, it's a little bit fiddly. So we'll just start from the back. So I did that last. I'll start from the back and then just pinched it forwards. There you go. Perfect. So there's that bit done there. I'm going to use a clamp on these for a moment. So clamp that in there. So that was the first bit done. And then you basically work your way to the front. Quite flimsy, that bit there. So we'll just quickly push down through. It's not looking too bad. So what we'll do, get a bit of tape, I think. Oh no, we'll clamp it actually. We'll clamp it. Have I got the big clamps here? What have I done with those big clamps? I'm not very well prepared tonight, am I? Big clamps. Where's my big clamps to? This is a problem when you move everything around to fit it all into a smaller space. In the attic, I had quite a large space. But down in this office, you know, because of everything that's going on, I've got the computer behind me. It's very difficult. Actually, I'm going to use tape then. I've used a bit of tape. But the old Tamiya, I used the wider stuff. There we go. Rub that in over the top. Actually, I'll go a bit further forwards. Well, I did just bugger that a minute. Let's start again. Come on. There. Over the top. Put it in tight. And around we go. Cool, that bit's in now. Moving forwards down the fuselage. As you can see, you're going to need quite a bit of filler in there. Sand that down straight. There we go. That's not looking too bad. Put a bit of tape in there. Use a thinner bit this time. And we'll go from the edge of there, up and over and around. And then pull him around there. Cool. So that's joining. It's got to take a bit of work, this, isn't it? If I'm right, that should be dead flat. Right, so that bit's done. Straight under there. A bit of tape across there. I'm trying to put it where I know I'm going to have to do some work on it. So if I do it there, then I'm going to have to move the tape. There we go. Join together there and there. Let's just get this nose spot on, isn't it? This nose has got to be spot on. There you go. That's the nose spot on there. A little bit more tape. Use some thinner stuff this time. We'll go around this bit here, around the front. little bend. I want to double this up at the front because the front needs quite a bit. And there we go. So there's the fuselage together. And I'm going to glue this in sections. So the idea is I'll glue it here first. Glue it here first and around. Stop. And then just put glue or cement, sorry, here, here, and there, and up through there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use some you can see how it's just that little ridge there, isn't it? It isn't quite, but you don't want to push too hard because you end up fattening it out. You don't want to fatten it out really. So let's just start with the tail ends first, the tail end first, with some glue, and then we'll have to. I'm using green extra thin Tamiya, not the quick setting. I want as much glue to get into the gap as possible. To give it every opportunity to bond. Let's pull that out a little bit. Actually, I just clamp again. Where is my favourite glue? Favourite glue of the hour is this. I'm loving this stuff. Is it pouring out? Where's my little dish? It's coming out lovely. Right. So what I'll do is I'll just gently separate that. Put some glue in there. Pinch it together. Brilliant. It's actually gone well, quite nice actually. Put a little bit in here. On the top. Let that soak in. Cool. Little clamp. Push it together. Cool. So I think that's the tail end pretty much done on that bit. Need a little bit of filler there, and quite a big rub down because it was quite it's a shame really that isn't flat. I think that was better being off a bit flat, but hey ho. Okay, some more extra thin here. Let that run, trickle in. I'm gonna push. It's cleared up quite nice actually. Not too bad. Let's do the front. Quite gaps there. It's not looking too bad. If I just go through there. I don't think these clamps are big enough. fill in. Nope, they're not. So what I need is, what's done with them? There they are. Right, let's see if we can get this to suck in a little bit better. There you go. Doesn't have to be too perfect. We're going to have to do a lot of work on this, I think. Make sure it's all nice and tight. Leave that to dry. Then what I'll do is I'll remove this tape here and go along here to make sure it's all nice and tight there. It's not quite straight there, is it? So don't worry too much about that. In regards to going up to Airfix, I'll put you on the list for that, which is good. Plug myself in. That's him. Didn't see earlier. What's the flashing like on this? Good or bad? More flash, really. I just said if you go and look for, there's 2 videos already done on this kit. There's one of the unboxing of this kit where you can see everything. The fact that I lost a wheel and I had to contact Airfix, and they sent it out for me, so I got this little wheel that was missing from the kit. Flash is all right. There's some work to be done. There's some fat bits there you can see that you have to work on, some injection pin marks. Not too bad. There's a video of me comparing both Airfix kits, the 1:44 scale Vintage Classic, and then the, is it Aerospatial? Is that how you say it? Which is an older kit, but it's like the, when Concorde was actually flying. So they didn't just use the drawings of the prototype, they actually did a model of the final product. Because, you know, you can tell the tail's different, the nose is different. You know, the video, there's 2 videos on there. I'll link them in the comments and in the description after this live stream. Joanne, I'm busy with my Luftwaffe TRY. Brilliant. Some nice warping. Yeah. How are you doing this evening, Moz? I'm doing pretty well. All good. Hi, Sam. Hi, Celtic West. Nice to see you. Oh, thank you, Trudy. That's good. It needs a lot of sanding, this does. Bonjour de France. Yeah, nice one there from Handy Mackie. Spiral, good evening. And Johan. Yeah, so quite a few people in the chat. We've got 24 watches, which is nice to see. But yeah, his Concorde is... just leave that to dry, and I'm going to do the next stage one. Just go up through here. It says he's got some work to be done, a lot of rubbing down. If you are doing a lot of planes, can I recommend a tool to you, or recommend a group of tools? Okay, you can't go wrong with this set here, which is a Flexi File. Okay, I think they're brilliant. I got the set. If I got, is it underneath? Yeah. I've got, well, I bought one and then I ended up buying a set of them. So on the top there, Flexi File. This is it here. So, and they've there's 4 strengthened anodized aluminium frames, 24 abrasive replacement tapes, which I've got in my tool chest. So you got the nice tray with it, and there's plenty of replacement tape storage. And this is it. This is basically it. And underneath it says our system secret Flexi Files. Follow the contours. Use them wet or dry. So you can use them wet or dry, and they are clever bits of kit. Basically, they're only one-sided. Okay, so this side is just glossy, and the abrasion is here. And if you're using a tool, if I just use it on this a minute, just as an example, the beauty of these is that if you pinch them together, they bend. So if you're doing a curvature, if I do it, I could do it on here. If I'm using a curvature, you can see it curves to what you're doing. Okay, and these are very, very clever bits of kit, right? They curve. So if you're doing a fuselage, do that, and it just bends. These are brilliant. I think they're about £24. I think that's what they are. These are really, really good. They're called Flexi Files. If you can get them cheap on eBay, or I think Amazon. I think I got these on a deal on Amazon. I think somebody was selling them off cheap, and I bought one. And then when I was at a trade fair, I bought one at a model fair, and then I went and bought these from Amazon, and they're like £24. I think. Don't quote me on that. They also do a stealth line as well, which is like carbon fiber, which look really nice. But yeah, if you're doing fuselages and you want to, for the bend, I know you can use sanding sticks and bend them, but have you ever tried to bend a sanding stick? If you bend them, they start to crease and stuff. They'll always go back to straight, and to replace them, you pull them and they just slip off. They've got little hoops at the end and like little pins, and they go on. So if you want to buy some Flexi Files, this is the place to get them. All right, get them on Amazon. But yeah, there's different grades here. You feel them. That's a very coarse one. So you start off coarse, very coarse. You can even make your own. I think this one here is the red is the finest. Yeah, that's the finest one. So we want to finish off. So glossy that side, really fine. Then the different colours for different different grades of grit. I'll get out in a minute. Oh. Yeah. What are you building at the moment, Plastic Alchemist? What have you got on your workbench? Hi, Intruder66. Nice to see you from Florida. We got people from America watching. No, Spiral, I haven't built the Revel 172 Select Jaguar. It's the Jaguar is on my list to do, and not Revel though. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, the Seppi Cat. Have you asked me that before? Have you asked me that question before? I think you have. Somebody asked me. I think there's a Hella one that I fancy building. In fact, I think I've got the Hella one up in my big stash of kits that I've got upstairs that I need to sell off. Right, so wings. While that's drying, we'll go for some wings. Let's get the wings done. So 25 marked up here, actually. That's 26, that's 25, and then you've got 24. So 26 and 24 probably, and then 23 and 25. You would think, wouldn't you? That would be it. Oh, back to assembly instructions. So 23 and 25 together, 24 and 26. So two pieces together. Let's have a little look and just see. I don't think that injection mark is going to cause me too much problem. I think that's pretty looking good. If they slot in nice, that'll be perfect. And no, not looking too bad. I'm going to have to trim up that edge a little bit. It's a little bit, see that little bit? Tidy that bit up. Not looking too bad. 2 little pins there. Oh. So it is going to need a little bit of filler just there. Just the tiniest bit. Crumbs, what's going on? It's bank grade outside. Not looking too bad. Yeah. So it is going to need some bits of filler in that just to tidy that bit up. It's the first one. So look at this one again. A little bit of tidy up needed there. Just try it on, see, just try the fit first. So a bit of a trim up here to keep that pin, because I think there's a pin there that you need to fit. One little pin home. So we need a little bit of a trim up with this at the end. Hi Dan Asher, nice to see you. I don't think it's Bowen. Oh, the Jaguar is the Italeri. Yeah, that's fair enough. I thought maybe Italeri I got upstairs. I thought it was Hella. Maybe it's Italeri, the one I've got. Yeah, you have got to like a Concorde, Plastic Alchemist, definitely. We're looking through my Jaguar's Italeri. Yeah, get that. I think I heard about a new Concorde being built by Boeing. It's not going to be a Concorde. It's going to be like Concorde. It's going to be supersonic. You can't call every plane Concorde at supersonic. I don't think it'll fly in 2026. I think they're pissing in the wind. I think there's a lot more. Look, we struggled to build it, didn't we? Even, you know, we can blame France for that. But we struggled to build it. Anyway, so Rory, the tech guy, built this set and messed up the painting. It's all right. Strip it back. Strip it back with Detto or some IPA. Just soak it overnight. Just strip it back and start again. The 22707, isn't that the proposed one that never made it? I don't know what you mean, William. Hi Dan, seen you again. Evening fellas and fillettes, very good. Celtic West, I've built the Revel Concorde 1 to 44. It was awful. I don't build 144, fair enough. Got a B50D, though that's huge, I bet it is. And the 172 is a little too big for me. I think, you know, this one is 144. Like a lot of the airlines we do, or the airplanes, what are they called? Passenger planes are 144. I don't think it's I don't think it's that bad. Just very little detail. And where are you going to put a 172 plane in your house? That's what I always say. It's all about, it's not, you know, I build kits, nowhere not to put them, but because there's nowhere to put them in my house. So if you're going to build something like a 132 Lancaster, where are you going to put it to? On the ceiling? Right. Let's move a touch up here. Where's me nice? What done with them? Can't find them now. So a little bit of a clean up on this one's going to be required. Yeah, no. Hang the big ones, that's what I do. Yeah. Gotta love a good sanding stick, haven't you? Got to love a good sanding stick. The new Streamline 747 looks great. Which kit's that one? A lot of people build the Revel passenger planes, don't they? And they've got like a 737, which is a really good kit to build. Oh, look at that, nice and flat now. Beside one, this actually blunts because this has been one of my favourite knives. It's that curve is just so perfect for getting into all the hard places. Cool. I just got a bit of trim. Has it been an hour already? Crumbs. Got to catch up with Better Call Saul tonight anyway, so that's my my Netflix and chill. We'll be watching a bit of Better Call Saul. And there we go. Whoops. What sanding sticks do you use? I bought Florey Models his own Florey Models. That's the brand I use. But you can use, you know, I got a friend who goes to a nail salon or a nail salon supplier and uses, because that's what they are. They're just nail files, really. But I think Home and Bargain and B&M sell sets of different types of. But I bought Florey Models ones, and I'm really happy with them, and they seem to last. To be fair, they do seem to last. Because Valiant, was that a good build then, Dan? Did you enjoy that? Because I've never built the Valiant. I've never had the balls to do it. No, I've built the Valiant. I built the Valiant, which I can't remember which one I'm doing now. I've done the old Vulcan years ago. Actually, I think I've got it here. This is my very first. Oh, this is the Valiant up here, isn't it? Is that the Valiant? It's looking battered now. But when I was a lot younger, is that the one? Is that the Valiant? I can't remember which one's which now. But yeah, this is one that I built. You can see years ago. Look at it. It's proper. It's broken, but I found all my old model kits, like, you know. But yeah, is that the Valiant? Yeah, it is the Valiant. Yeah, so I've built a Valiant, but this is old. This is very old. Crumbs. I think I did it all with enamel paints. I think this is the Airfix one. But yeah, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, it is buggered though. It's broken there. But yeah. So that was mine years and years ago. I like to think I got better But I don't think I got better. And so I am a very lazy modeler. If you can't see it, I don't fucking paint it. You know what I mean? You know, all this doing all the inside and doing copper wiring and stuff, sod that. If you can't see it, I don't play with it or do even mess with it. But I'm quite a lazy modeler, really. Yeah, great build slots together, nice. That's got the other 2 V bombers in the stash. Fair enough. What have you meant to buy for a while? Plastic? I didn't quite see that. Let me just go back through the chat. Sam, I saw someone trying to sell his year's Airfix Club Hawk kit on eBay with a bidding start of £60. Yeah. What you want to do is wait till next year when they change it and it become like a rare limited edition kit then. And then put it on eBay for 60. But also remember that there's a lot of people who can't get the Airfix Club in the rest of the world. So they might even pay that 60 quid to add that to their collection. You never know. There's some people there who have a lot of money. I've seen it myself. I've seen kits. You look at the hovercraft, the CRN1 or the CRN4 even. There's one on eBay for 180 quid. It's like, what the actual... You got to, you know, you want to build it, would you? Yeah, some people are greedy. That's got a bit of flash on the end there. Didn't see that. Rub off the flash. Put that in. It's going to need some TLC on this, on the front end there. The short Sterling was a good kit. I built that back in the day. So yeah, is it touching all right there? So I think I'm going to use a bit of a thicker glue on this to go around the edges. Dollop in the pinholes and then go around the edge. I do like this glue. Let's buy some more actually. So glue in there. Then clamps to put it together. First one. And I'll take that one off there. I don't need that one there now. It's probably done now. Make sure he's in straight. Oh. Not too bad. And then we'll use, where's the, there they are. Plug him in there. Make sure he's flat. These are good. These ones with the flat. And we'll leave that to dry. Coolio. There you go. One wing done. Going back through the comments. Hi Kevin, nice to see you from Tuber Chat. Hi John Alex, how are you doing my friends? Yeah, I can imagine shipping costs can be expensive. They have changed the way they do the shipping costs because I moaned about the shipping cost. I was like, you know, I think like £5.95 to ship something. And I said, well, you know, you could use Hermes for £2.95 or even Royal Mail is £2.95 shipping. I ship anyway because of my business. We use a lot of carriers and, you know, and they do like a better range now. But you know, you can ship second class with Royal Mail, be there in 2 days for £2.95 or £3.35, I think it is, for first class. So why would you use Hermes that would take 4 to 5 days? You know, that's how I saw it. Yeah, it's good glue. This, I've been very, very impressed with this glue. I've never looked back since I've got about 12 or 14 of these bottles upstairs in the attic still, but I just like the bottle, and I like how the glue spreads on this. It's very, very good. So we've got a little bit of clear up to do there. Just scrape that back a bit. There you go, make sure it's all nice. Cool, a bit of flash there. Perfect. Pretty much done there. It's looking too bad. Right, and again, we do the same again. Glue in the point, in the one there, come along and push. Perfect. Right in the edge. And some down here, all the way down. And then, so you see it's in your model shop. Buy this glue. Recommended by Moz651 on models. Hopefully that will go in there and slot in. Perfect. Here he goes. A few of the pin go in. And then we just need a couple of clips. Oh, we're out of clips here. We're out of clips. Use some of these Tamiya ones for now. That one on the edge there. Squeeze him tight. Whoops. That's good. That's not good actually. That's looking pretty bad actually. That's that work like that. Perfect. One there. One up front. Ouch. And there we go. Another one done. So we've got the 2 wings done now. And then we need to go over this. It's not glued there yet, which is fine. So I want to play with that a little bit. I'll take the tape off, I think. And then the tail's glued okay, but it's going to take a lot of work to get that down. The front end's looking all right, to be fair. Just going to need some sanding. That's looking pretty good. But I'll leave that to set for another. What time is it now? Temper. I'll leave that to set for another. That's moved. Bugger. It's moved. Come on. And tape that. I need tape. Need tape. And tape that actually. That isn't how I push that in and twist. That's it. Once it get in flush. I think it's gonna go flush. There you go. There's a slight gap there. I'm gonna have to fill that and sand it down. It's gonna take a bit of sand in this. Whoops. Come on, there you go. It's gonna take a bit of work, this kit. But yeah, we should get a good finish on it. This one here, that's glued in nice. Not looking too bad at all, considering. So leave them to a little bit more gluing to be done on this one, which will be good. Right. If I yeah, coolio. How many subscribers have you got now, John, by the way? How many, John Alec, I'm talking to, how many subscribers have you got? Yeah, when I go to Buffers, you know, I don't spend less than 100 quid. Oh, I try this, oh, I try that. Yeah. Kid in a candy store, innit? Kid in a candy store. So there's a bit of a ridge there, which I'm going to have to sand down, unfortunately. But the glue is probably set now on here anyway. Yeah. So there's definitely a ridge there, which I'm going to have to sand down. Obviously, I'm going to get the coarse flexis and just rub all that down so it's nice and flush. Nice and flush, but I'm quite happy with that as stuck together. That's all loose there, so I have to stick all that down in a minute. Intruder, I picked up a 1:48 scale Panzerkampf tank. Oh, very good. Is that I suppose that'd be Tamiya, will it? No, yeah, it'd be Tamiya, wouldn't it? For that one? Will that be 135? 132 for Tamiya. Let me know. Wife and 4 kids. Were you bored at night, were you? 4 kids? Nothing on the telly? 4 kids, crumbs. 4 kids. If I cut this here. Right. So we need to get the old Tamiya down here. There we go. we go. And that should leave to dry overnight, I think. Perfect. Right. Got to be the hoarded superhero. Nice to see you, Sam. Evening to you. Anthony, but why have you given up your hobby, my friend, Anthony? Why is that? Plastic, yeah, Flexi standard sticks are brilliant. I love them. Hi, James. Nice to see you. Nice to see you in the chat. Dan, you've got to go, mate. You've got to go. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. Leave a comment in the comments at some point. Is John Alex still in the chat? We've got 29 in the chat so far, which is good. Nice to see you all. Thanks for joining me. See, that's glued really nicely together, you know. This is all coming together nicely. That front end is going to take a lot of work, but yeah. There's a little bit of movement there. Go around that. Try and push it, pull him up a little bit. A little bit of tape. Push him up. There he goes. There. Get that in position a little bit more. And yeah, could do a bit of glue down there. It's come together nicely. Very happy with that. That's come up nice there. Don't think we're going to be going too wrong here. You've been a member now for 4 months, Sam. Oh dear. If you get the 6 months, I'll send you a kit. All right, I'll send you a kit so you can build a kit. All right, if you get the 6 months. 3 a.m. start. Oh dear. Were you Gregory's, man? Are you Gregory's? There's a local company round in Devon, like where I'm from, or Evans is another company, and their lorries are always out and about early in the morning. I wear my pants on the outside. Yeah, you don't need to wear a cape, mate. It's the underpants to make you seem like a superhero. Bad at games? Yeah, look, it is a decent... I'm not going to say a decent kit. It's an alright kit, you know. Remember, it's a prototype. So if you want to build a Concorde, buy the other kit. If you want to build a prototype, you buy this one. And it's a vintage classic, so, you know, you're building something that was built. And I think that's one of the things about vintage classics. You know, people mock them and stuff, saying, oh, it's just reboxing of an old kit. But some of these kits haven't been released for a long time. And secondly, if you're like me and you've grown up in it from other people, elderly people, they were probably your age now when they built the kit back in 1965. You know? Yeah, he's coming together nicely. The glue's setting well. Like I said, that glue from this glue here is very good. I think it dries a bit quicker than the Revel, does, and I also think it's a bit more expensive. What's this one? It's 20 mil. That's a 25 gram, which is 25 milliliter. 1 millimeter is a gram, isn't it? 1 ml. Well, that's centiliters. I can't remember now. 20 milliliters in this one. It looks like the same. But I just think the bottle is a little bit, you know, they've gone for panache. Well, this one's nice, easy. It's a lot flimsier, so it's easier to squeeze. Good glue. Good glue. Alright, what time is it? It's 1:15. Have I been on here an hour? Have I been on here an hour? Crumbs, is it that long, is it? Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? It does. Oh. Not much else I can really do with this kit tonight. I think I'll just leave it to dry overnight. And tomorrow morning, what I'll do, I'll go over all this again with some glue. And glue it back together again. Give it a good look. And then I'll go over it with some of this dissolved putty. Once I've given it a good sand in, filling all the crevices and all the cracks and that. But you can't knock it. It's gone well. I think, you know, it's gone well together. Just needs a little bit of work doing. And then it'll be time for doing the priming and then giving it a coat of what colour is it on this one? I can't remember now. Does it tell you on this what colour you need? 22 and 53 is gunmetal on the back. .53 on the back, so I'll do the engines at 53 as well and add some. Decals 13 and 15 do have some overlap. That's fair enough. I don't mind a bit of overlap. But you can see that, you know, on this prototype, the tail just stops at a butt, whereas on the Concorde it really does spread out a little bit. I'll get you building a model kit, Sam. You'll enjoy it as well, and then before you know it, you'll be doing a channel on how to build model kits. So you got your train channel, and then you'll have your model kit channel. Yeah, you don't need a lot of tools, but the more you progress, the more you want tools. That's what I found. You ask anyone that, definitely. You don't need a lot of tools to model kit, but you end up buying more tools. Definitely. How many likes have you got? 41 likes. That's brilliant. That's really good. We've got 41 likes in the chat. Yeah. Planes and more. Sam's vlogs, trains and more. Yeah. I'm quite happy with that. That's glued quite nicely. I'll leave that to set overnight. I think we're pretty much done for this evening. So there you go. So that's the next part. Done and dusted. The glue in. I was going to put the wings on, but I don't think I will. I think let's do another live stream tomorrow night. What day is it tomorrow night? Thursday. Let's do a live stream tomorrow night if I can. And we'll do some sanding down and prep it for gluing, because I've still got the undercarriage to do yet. So page 1's nearly complete. Section 1 of the build is nearly complete now. Yeah, section 1 is done. And then section 2 is all the intricacies of the undercarriage. So you can either do it with the undercarriage up, or you can do it with the undercarriage down. So what I'm going to probably do is when we've got all the fuselage and the wings all tidied up, looking nice and glued together, we'll start on the engines. Then we do the spray, do a complete spray over of it all, and then the last piece will be hand painting the pieces for the undercarriage, for the gearing down. Yeah, that will be the next port of call. Will be that, and then we'll probably, it doesn't say where to drill the holes in for the stand, but hey ho, we'll have a look when we're done. Anyways, I think, oh yeah, somebody asked me to show the decals again in a private message. The decals are here. So one side, I'm assuming they go on like that, I'm assuming, and then you go straight along with these ones at the bottom, and then you put the windows on top. Or you could cut around, or can you? No, because you got the blue straight across. And actually, if you want to, you can spray all this blue, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to use decals. Also, while I'm on the chat, I know there's only a few of you here. I want to build another Hurricane. Okay, I want to build a Hurricane. Can you see these markings? UFL. And the little number there is L2034. Okay, L2034. I want to build a Hurricane 148 or 172 with these markings, so that I can then put this wonderful card. This was signed by Flight Lieutenant A. McInnes, and this is a picture. He flew that plane with number 601 Squadron during the Second World War. And the man, unfortunately, I think he's passed away now. But I'd like to use this as a card. And he signed the card. He's actually signed the card. You see, he signed it there. In pencil, I think it is. It looks like pencil. And I like to build the plane and have this behind it sealed in a case. And if anybody knows where I can get those markings from, I've had a really good look. I know you could probably get UF and the L. It's the L2034 at the end I want, really. If you know anybody that's doing this marking or doing this scheme or way of doing it, let me know so I can build this Hurricane. So that's a challenge for you people out there who are watching. If you know where I can get that scheme from, it's L2034. That's what I'm sure, because I can find a UF everywhere. I can even pinch an L from another kit, but it's that there. And I know you could buy the little ones where you do them singly. I don't want to do it. I want it in one piece so I can go straight across, no issue. All right. Anyways, I think that's it for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the chat. I hope you've enjoyed it. By the way, if anybody wants to come and join me on a live and build a model, let me know, and then we'll set it up, get the cameras out, and we will build the model together. Okay, if you want to do that, that'd be cool. But anyways, I think I'm done for this evening. Thanks for watching. Again, like the video if you like the video. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Share the video to, and share the Moz 651 models videos out. That'd be really good if you could do that. Leave a comment below on thoughts of this project or this build. And finally, if you'd like to become a channel member and support the channel, please click memberships and pick one. I give stickers away, I give kits away. The higher up the tier you go, the more benefits you get. And I will be doing more live streams and actual face-to-face questions and answers with channel members in the future. All right, anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you probably tomorrow night. I'll let you know. Hopefully we'll do this again tomorrow night. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.